Hey there, Health Compass crew. Welcome back. Now, let me ask you something a little backward. Are your legs feeling younger and stronger with each passing year? I didn't think so for many of us. It's a wild thought, right? But what if I told you that some of those healthy habits or innocent little treats might be secretly staging a coup against your leg strength? It's like finding out your favorite comfy slippers have been secretly working for the Wobbly Legs Committee. Seriously though, if you've noticed that getting up from your favorite armchair feels a bit more like an Olympic event, or those stairs seem to have multiplied overnight, or perhaps your legs just feel heavy, achy, or tired, you are absolutely not alone, and you've come to the right place. That feeling of losing a bit of your get up and go can be frustrating, can't it? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on some surprising everyday culprits. Yup, foods and even a couple of so-called essential vitamins that could be quietly draining the power from your pins. And more importantly, we're going to talk about what you can do starting today to reclaim that strength, that vitality, and your precious independence. We want strong legs for life, right? So if you're ready to put some spring back in your step, do me a quick favor. Give that like button a friendly tap right now. It really helps our Health Compass channel reach more folks who need this info. And hey, are you already suspecting a food culprit in your diet? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So why is this leg strength business such a big deal, especially as we hit those fabulous 60s, 70s, and beyond? Well, as we gracefully add more candles to our birthday cakes, our bodies naturally undergo some changes. One key thing is that muscle mass can start to decline if we're not proactive. It's a process often called sarcopenia. Think of it like your muscle savings account needing more active deposits. And here's the kicker. Certain things we eat or even overdo with supplements can actually accelerate that muscle loss, ramp up inflammation, and make our joints feel creakier than a haunted house door. This directly impacts our leg strength, balance, and our ability to just live life fully. Imagine Mrs. Peterson, a vibrant 72-year-old. She used to find it tough to get up from her garden bench after an afternoon with her roses. She felt her legs were just giving out. But once she identified and tweaked a few things in her diet, things we're about to discuss, she found that spring in her step returning. It's amazing what a few smart choices can do. All right, team, let's dive into the nitty-gritty. We're going to unmask some common leg drainers and, crucially, talk about smarter swaps. We'll aim for about 4 key areas today. We'll group these by common culprits so it's super easy to spot them in your own routine. First up, sugary sweets and refined carbs, the energy zappers and inflammation igniters. This includes things like sugary desserts, candies, sodas, but also sneaky ones like white bread and many processed breakfast cereals. These guys flood your system with sugar, causing a spike in blood sugar and then a crash. This roller coaster isn't just bad for energy, it promotes inflammation throughout your body, especially in your muscles and joints, making legs feel achy and weak. Plus, too much sugar contributes to weight gain, putting extra strain on those precious legs. So, that daily donut or slice of pie, it might be costing you more than you think. Instead of white bread for toast, try 100% whole grain bread, which has fiber to slow sugar release. Instead of sugary cereal, try oatmeal with berries and nuts. Instead of a candy bar for a pick-me-up, try a piece of fruit or a small handful of almonds. Read labels. Sugar hides under many names: high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, sucrose. Be a sugar detective. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to cutting down on sugar? Are you a dessert person, or is it the hidden sugars that get you? Share your experience in the comments. We can all learn from each other. Next on our list, processed meats and convenience meals, the sodium and chemical overload. Think bacon, sausages, deli meats, instant noodles, many canned soups, and ultra-processed cheeses. These foods are often loaded with sodium, unhealthy fats, and a cocktail of chemical preservatives and additives. High sodium can lead to fluid retention. Hello, swollen, heavy legs.
The unhealthy fats and chemicals can contribute to inflammation and poor circulation, meaning less oxygen and nutrients get to your leg muscles. That quick microwave meal or processed sandwich might seem convenient, but your legs might pay the price. Instead of processed deli meats for sandwiches, try freshly cooked chicken or turkey breast, canned tuna and water, or even hummus and veggies. Instead of instant noodles, try making a quick soup with whole grain pasta or quinoa and fresh or frozen vegetables. Instead of processed cheese slices, try natural cheeses like cottage cheese, ricotta, or a good quality cheddar in moderation. Look for low-sodium versions if you do opt for canned goods, and always rinse canned beans or vegetables to remove extra salt. Have you ever noticed your legs feeling heavier after a meal high in processed foods? What's one processed food you think you could swap out this week?
Let's talk about fried foods and empty refined grains, the joint stressors. This means those tempting French fries, fried chicken, donuts, they get a double mention for sugar and frying. And again, white bread, white pasta, and many packaged snacks. Fried foods are typically high in unhealthy trans fats and saturated fats, which are major inflammation drivers and can clog arteries, hindering blood flow to your legs. Poor circulation means your muscles aren't getting what they need to stay strong and recover. Refined grains, stripped of their fiber and nutrients, act much like sugar, leading to energy crashes and offering little nutritional value. It's about making those cooking methods and grain choices work for you, not against you. Instead of frying chicken or fish, try baking, grilling, broiling, or poaching. Instead of French fries, try baked sweet potato fries or a side salad. Instead of white pasta, try whole wheat pasta, chickpea pasta, or zucchini noodles. Use an air fryer if you love that crispy texture. It gives you a similar result with far less oil. What's your favorite healthy alternative to a typically fried food? I'm always looking for new ideas, so share yours below. Now, this one might surprise you because we often think more is better with vitamins, but not always. Let's talk about excess vitamin A and vitamin D, the too much of a good thing trap. Both vitamin A and vitamin D are crucial, no doubt. Vitamin A for vision and immunity, vitamin D for bones and immune function. However, because they are fat-soluble, your body stores the excess, and too much can become toxic. Excess vitamin A, or hypervitaminosis A, can lead to muscle and joint pain, weakness, and even affect bone density negatively. This usually comes from taking high-dose supplements, not typically from food unless you're eating a lot of liver regularly. Excess vitamin D, or hypervitaminosis D, can cause a buildup of calcium in your blood, hypercalcemia, leading to muscle weakness, pain, fatigue, and even kidney problems. Again, this is almost always from oversupplementation. The key here is balance and getting vitamins from food first and supplementing wisely under guidance. For vitamin A, focus on food sources like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and eggs. Most multivitamins have a safe amount. Avoid taking separate high-dose vitamin A supplements unless specifically prescribed by your doctor. For vitamin D, sensible sun exposure is great. Food sources include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified foods. If you supplement, get your levels checked by your doctor to determine the right dose for you. Don't just grab the highest dose off the shelf. Always tell your doctor about all supplements you're taking, even if they seem harmless. They can interact with medications or each other. Were you surprised to hear that too much of certain vitamins could be an issue? Have you had your vitamin levels checked recently? Let us know. And one quick universal tip for all these categories: hydrate. Water is essential for muscle function and overall health. Sometimes that sluggish feeling is just dehydration in disguise. Whew, that was a lot of information, but super important stuff, right? Let's quickly recap and create a mini roadmap to get you started. So, we've unmasked the sugar squad,
the processed perils, the fried food fiends, and even the potential vitamin villains when overdone. The common themes? Inflammation, poor circulation, nutrient deficiencies, and unnecessary strain on your body. A leg power-up day might look a bit like this. Breakfast, instead of white toast and jam, maybe it's oatmeal with berries, or whole grain toast with avocado and an egg. Lunch, swap out that processed deli meat sandwich for a big salad with grilled chicken or a hearty lentil soup. Snack, ditch the cookies and grab a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit. Dinner, instead of fried food or an instant meal, perhaps baked fish with roasted vegetables and quinoa. Vitamins, check with your doctor before taking high-dose supplements.
But here's the most important part. Don't try to change everything overnight. That's a recipe for overwhelm. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, and I really hope you do, is to pick just one thing from our list today. Just one small swap to start with this week. Maybe it's trading your sugary soda for water, or choosing whole grain bread instead of white. Start small, but be consistent. That's where the magic happens. You have the power to make a real difference in how your legs and your whole body feel. It's about nourishing yourself with kindness and making informed choices. So I'm really curious, which one food or habit we talked about today are you going to tackle first? Let me know in the comments below. Sharing your goal makes it real, and we can all cheer each other on. If this video sparked an aha moment for you, or if you know someone, a friend, a parent, a neighbor who could benefit from this information and get their leg mojo back, please do them a favor and share this video. Let's spread the word on Health Compass. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to Health Compass and hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss our next video. Next week, I'm going to share 3 simple 5-minute stretches to soothe achy legs and boost flexibility. No equipment needed. You're going to love it. Thank you so much for joining me today on Health Compass. Remember, every small step towards better health is a giant leap for your quality of life. Take care, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.